Hi guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. It is Sweetest Dolls, and today, finally, this feels like it's been like an eternity in the making, but I finally got my hands on the last 3 fashion pixies I need. The Bratz 2025 Reimagined fashion pixies. So I finally have Jade, Chloe, and Lena. I'm so excited. I think I'm just going to do a mass review of all 3 of these here. So this might be a longer video, so I'm sorry. Just keep going with me because I really want to get the fashion piece out of the way, because then I eventually want to do like an overall review of like just all of them, like my overall thoughts, like ranking and stuff like that. So I figured what better way than just like I got these 3 all together, so I might as well do a review of all 3 of them together. And I did get doubles of Jade and Lena that are not on screen right now. I'm still debating on if I want to unbox them right now or not, because the other Jade I got looks crazy. And I can't tell if it's crazy, like, good, like, interesting, or crazy, weird, ugly, bad. So I might just keep her in box. My second Lena I'm probably going to unbox just because I think Lena's one of, if not my favorite, from the line up there with Sasha. So, yeah. Let's just get a start. I'm going to put these 2 off to the side so that we can look at each of their individual boxes. I'm not going to go too in-depth, because if you want to see that, you can check out my Fashion Pixie Sasha and my Fashion Pixie Jasmine reviews. But all the boxes are the same, just difference is like colors and obviously the doll that's in them and all the type of stuff. So here is what the overall box looks like. Really beautiful. The packaging for this line is probably some of my favorite I've seen from Bratz in a really long time. I also really just love the Fashion Pixies font / logo. I think it's so beautiful. If you guys don't already know, this is probably my most anticipated / my favorite Bratz release that's happened in a really long time. So this means a lot to me. I'm very excited. I'm a big fan of the original Fashion Pixies, so it's kind of evil that I'm like one of the last people that I feel like to get the entire collection at this point, but it is what it is. I'm just happy to have them all now. So here is the absolutely gorgeous Jade art. These are all done by Darko Dark, by the way. I believe they are a permanent artist at MGA as of now, so I'm excited to see what else they do for Bratz, but they did confirm that they did these. It also just looks like Darko's art. And then here's the little blurb up here if any of you guys want to read that, because I'm not doing it. And then the little thing on the side here. And yeah, here is Jade in the box. Just a quick little pan over. And then the barcode. I actually have no idea what is going on with these release-wise. I don't know if they're ever going to be in stores, if they're online exclusive. Like, I really don't know when even the release date is. So, yeah, kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Next is Chloe. Sorry about that, I got interrupted. But here is Chloe. She is still arguably my least favorite, just like as a whole, probably. We'll get into that when we actually like review the doll and stuff like that, but compared to the art, there are some qualms that I have. Packaging, 10 cents from me for this one. I really like the blue and yellow together. I just think it looks very beautiful, specifically the way, like, the tones of blue and yellow that they use, and that there isn't really a ton of like greenage overlap, because obviously blue and yellow makes green. But yeah, I don't know, I just think she looks really pretty. Packaging is gorgeous as always. Oh, something I forgot to show is the top of the box. They have these like gorgeous wings, which is fun, and I feel like some doll wing customizers could probably get some mileage out of these. Like, I forgot to show Jade's, but it's same thing, just different color scheme. So yeah, it's exciting. But gorgeous Darko art as always. I think she probably has some of my favorite art, and you'll see probably why I think I have qualms specifically when looking at the art. Like, look at the art and then look at the doll. But yeah, that is that. Here is Chloe's barcode. And now, Lena! My favorite, my baby. This was one I was most excited about. I love Lena, and I was very shocked to even see she was included in this, because as it seems for now, it seems like they're kind of just sticking to the core 4, unless it's a line like a budget line, or like, I don't know, something where they can do reproductions. So I was very excited about this, and I think she has such a cool like goth look. Like, I don't know what category of goth this would be in, but I love like the deep reds, the like bloody reds, like the, like, there's some purple in here too, which is beautiful. Like, the color scheme as a whole is so pretty, and her art is crazy. Like, look at her. So good. Just so good. I think she probably has like my favorite back art. I'm excited to play around with some of the cardboard stuff and just see what I can do with it. But here is a quick little pan over of Lena. I do have 2 of her, so I might end up showing the second one somewhere else. But yeah, here is her wing combo on the top. And all the dolls have this new Bratz Reimagined sticker. It's not really a sticker, but like a little signifier, like logo on the side, which is cool and just makes me hopeful for more reimaginings. Manifesting Princess next, please. But yeah, that is all 3 of our Fashion Pixies for today. So I'm gonna go off camera, unbox them all, situate them, and then we'll be right back. Okay, that took a lot longer than I expected it to be honest. For some reason I was having a really hard time with Lena and Jade. I don't know why. I also haven't unboxed one of the Fashion Pixies in like almost, not even, I don't know. It's been like a couple of weeks. So, yeah, but they're out of the box. I'm going to, let's look at Jade first, I suppose. Let me just move these girls out of frame so it doesn't actually like focus on them. But here is Jade's face. This is probably my favorite 2025 Jade. Like, that's crazy. Like, I just think these dolls are so photogenic, but like this Jade specifically goes crazy. She does have a little bit of like scalp bleeding here. Like the scalp paint looks like it's bleeding over a little bit, so I'll have to remove that with acetone or something. Not a big deal. Obviously I can fix that. Her hairline does look a little strange, but that could also just be because of the over flowing paint. But this makeup is so good. One thing I really, oh, she has issue right there. I don't know what that is. I think that's literally just like an issue with the face. Not that big of a deal, honestly. Doesn't look that bad. I literally just noticed that I'm doing like an up close thing, so it doesn't bother me that much. But one thing I really love about all the Fashion Pixies is the like lower lash line of like shimmer metallic. For Jade, she has like this really pretty like pearlescent pink kind of peachy thing, and she also does have some on her lid. It is kind of hard to see with my ring light, so apologies for that, but you can kind of see it when I move her back and forth. Like, it looks like it's that same color on her lid as well. And then she has this really pretty like pink gradient and these beautiful brows, and obviously a red lip, because whenever Jade sees red lip, she says yes. She doesn't say no. Red lip, yes. But if you get that reference, I love you. But yeah, I really like her face. I mean, like, I've seen these dolls, we've all seen these dolls for like months and months and months, so I've kind of like aired all my like excitement about them online, which no fault but my own, but like I'm still so excited to have them in person. It just feels kind of surreal to finally have them, because I've been like the biggest Fashion Pixies defender since we like even knew this was a thing that was returning, like back before we even knew it was reimagined, when we just thought it was repros. I was like jumping up and down in my seat, and these are honestly just like way better than I ever could have thought. But yeah, and next I guess we'll look at her hairstyle. So she has a half up, half down pony thing. She has a little wrap here. I will probably be undoing that. Her hair actually doesn't really have any product in it, which is shocking because a lot of the Fashion Pixies have quite a bit of product in their hair, but actually I don't feel any at all, which is kind of shocking. But she just has really pretty nice premium black nylon. Nothing new, nothing crazy. It's probably gonna fix up beautifully, which is great. But yeah, that is her hair. It's rooted pretty comparably to like all the other recent Bratz. Pretty thick, pretty full. When I take it down, it might be different. I also don't know. I've heard mixed things that Jade has a part line, so I think some do and some don't, or it's just like a quality like batch thing. So if and when I take my other one out of the box and I like undo her hair, I will probably update you guys. Not that it matters really, because I feel like everybody's talked about this doll at this point. But yeah, next are her earrings, which are really interesting. They kind of have like a bow infinity sign type thing. They're made out of a pink pearlescent material. Super pretty. Her top is beautiful. It has this brocade fabric, which looks incredible. Like, I'm so happy that they were able to do it on the... These are still $24.99 everywhere on $25 budget, which is crazy in my opinion. Like, I think that's... I mean, I could just talk about, like, the quality and, like, how worth it these all are, which I'll probably do at the end, but, like, this is Bratz. This is really nothing new. Like, ever since they, like, came back with a vengeance, everything has been so worth the price in my opinion. So, yeah. But I really like this. It has a very, very traditional Chinese, like, silhouette to it, and brocade fabric I feel like is very often associated with, like, really, like, just with Chinese garments in general. And then she has a sakura flower with a bead in the middle, these two little bows. I don't remember the name of that Chinese garment, but it has, like, is it the Kipao? I'm probably butchering that. I'm so sorry if any of my viewers are Chinese. Please tell me how to pronounce it down below if you know. But that's kind of what it's reminding me of. But if it is, like, actually based off, like, an actual Chinese traditional garment that I don't know of, also let me know, because I love hearing about stuff like that. She has these really pretty sleeves, which you can't really tell on camera, I don't think. But the material they use has, like, a very soft, like, glimmer shimmer to it. It's very gorgeous. It's very nice and silky. This will be so fun in, like, the wind if you take these dolls outside, which I really want to do, but it's literally, we're halfway through September, so it's gonna be fall soon, so I don't really know if I'm gonna be able to get the photos I wanted, so I might fully just have to wait till, like, fall or something. I mean, not fall, spring, which would be annoying, but it is what it is. And then the next clothing piece are these really cute sort of, like, bloomer shorts. It has, like, this interesting belt, which I don't know if it's separate or attached. It's attached. I honestly kind of prefer that, because one thing I love about original Bratz is that they all had separate pieces, but I also hate is that, like, the belts are so finicky and so fragile that, like, if you take it out of the pants, there's, like, a very small chance you'll ever be able to put them back in. So I'm fine with this. Her shorts specifically remind me of Enchantix Musa, which is exciting, and I think a lot of the recent Bratz honestly have given, like, wings just in vibes. Like, a lot of people were saying, I think it's styling that reminds me of them of Aisha, and then I forget which, like, there was one there, I think it might have been Scorchin' Jade that reminded people of Musa, and then so on and so forth. So I'm excited to see people do customs or restyles like that, because I feel like that's something I want to do, especially because the new season of Wink started, and I'm so excited about those dolls. So yeah, and then next are her shoes, which I think are some... Oh my god, wait. I just noticed that. Okay, we'll get to it. But these are my favorites, I think, from this entire line. One thing, the only real qualm I have about a lot of the fashion Pixies is that their heels, like the actual, like, heel of their shoe is very flimsy, and I feel like if I travel with them a lot, it's gonna break off. Obviously, I don't know. I've only had some of these dolls for, like, a month or two, and I haven't traveled with them a whole lot. I mean, I did actually bring my Sasha to Portugal when I went with me, but she was fine, so I don't know. But yeah, these are so pretty. The metallic paint is beautiful. I love the little ornate thing up there. And something I didn't know is that the cutout right here is shaped like a heart. That's so cute. I did not notice that, like, at all, and I don't think I saw anybody talk about it. But I also haven't gone out of my way to watch reviews because I knew I was gonna get these sooner than later. Like, my most anticipated doll release of the year, probably. So I wanted to kind of keep my opinions on my own. But yeah, that is Jade as a whole. Oh, I forgot her bag. Her bag is really pretty. I know these are all based on, like, actual flowers, and I don't know what the flowers are, but this bag is really cute as well. It kind of reminds me of, like, a satchel or, like, a shoulder bag more than it does, like, a purse. So I feel like that's probably how I'll end up displaying it with Jade. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, this bag is really pretty as well. I love the flower details on all these dolls. I think it's so beautiful. And then I guess the last thing is the wings, which you can see their attachment there. It's a lot of people have an issue with it. I think it's fine. I mean, I'll be honest, I take these off my fashion Pixies when I put them on, like, my Bratz shelf, because I just don't have the room to display them all with the wings. But, like, if I'm gonna take photos with them, I think this is just, like, easy, and it's pretty inobstructive, and they didn't have to make a new body sculpt, so I think it's a win in that respect. But yeah, that was Jade. So I'm going to do some things, cut and then we'll go to the next doll. Okay, so next up is Cloe. So I personally think she's probably my least favorite. I will explain why. So, really my only issue with her lies with her face. So let's take a look at the face. Gorgeous screening. I think the screening is gorgeous. I think the lip shape is beautiful. I think the eye makeup is gorgeous as well. One thing I really love about the entire Fashion Pixiez line is that their lower lashes are colored. So, like, you can see it obviously with this Cloe, is that her lower lashes are this really pretty, like, I would call that almost a sky blue. And then obviously there's that lower lash line of that blue metallic. And she actually has a green lid, which I didn't realize. I don't know why I thought it was yellow for the longest time, but really, really pretty. I love anything green, so very pretty. And I think she would probably go well with Sasha, because Sasha has a green lid. Brows are beautiful. I love the gradient, and then we go to the abhorrent lips. I know this is a very controversial opinion. I think a lot of people have gone back and forth whether or not these are, like, very beautiful, very interesting, and, like, you don't get fashion if you don't get these lips. Like, I get what they're going for. They were going for a concealer lip. Like, I get it. I just don't like how it looks with the lip liner, and I don't like the shade of, like, weird, like, tannish yellow. Like, it has, like, very warm undertones, whereas Cloe is just, like, she has very neutral to pinky undertones, so I don't think it looks good, in my opinion. Pardon me, spooky me. Like, I don't like it. And also, the reason why I don't like it as much, like, I feel like, I think it looks good here. I think it looks good in certain lighting, and I think it looks good in certain camera angles and all that stuff. The reason why I don't like it is because the art has her in a pinky lip, a pinky metallic lip. And I've seen people do repaints. I forget who it was. I don't want to say the username and get it wrong and have it be somebody else, but I saw somebody do a repaint, and it's like the exact same lip shape and everything, just with pink lips, and it looks so much better because it also complements the blush that she has on, and it juxtaposes the really beautiful, like, cooler tones that are going on with her eyes. I don't know. I just have, like, a lot of issues with this lip. I think it looks fine, but comparatively, fine next to gorgeous and fine next to cute, they both demolish fine. I just can't. So that's why I only have one of her. I actually have two of almost everybody else from Fashion Pixiez. I have two of Lena. I have two of Sasha. I have two of Jade. I just don't have a Yasmin, which I do want a second one. And I don't know if I want a second of Cloe. I will probably... Well, I am going to get doubles of everybody because I want an inbox set. But, like, will I get an out-of-box one to play with? I don't know. I might, just because I really like her outfit pieces. But I also might get my friend to repaint her lips for me, because they're a really good repainter for lips specifically. So I don't know, I might do that. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, but that is her face. Her hair is very basic. It's just, like, this really interesting, like, sort of yellow platinum blonde in a high pony with a wrap. She has Arianka in her blood. It's very pretty. It's very soft. I just wish there was a little more dimension to it, because it kind of just makes her look like a white witch. Like, she's very, like, Narnia coded. But yeah, I think it's pretty. I can't really complain about it because I think it looks good, and it's nice high quality hair for the price. Oh, and her wings are just gonna fall off. I guess I'll show the wings now because it doesn't really matter. You guys have seen them on her, and you're gonna see them on everybody. So they're just yellow with a gradient that goes out to be, like, clear, white, whatever. That's the attachment. So yeah, I just don't want to deal with those getting stuck in the hair every 5 seconds. But yeah, so next are her earrings, which are really cute. They have, like, these kind of, like, oh my god, I can't remember the name of this flower, but it kind of reminds me of a tulip, but I also think it might just be like I feel like there's, like, a flower that's, like, bell something. I don't know. But it's very pretty. They have, like, a kind of, like, I don't know, it's, like, aged gold look to them, which I much prefer to, like, a harsh yellow gold. So I quite like this finish on all of the jewelry for her. I do think she's missing a necklace. I think a lot of them are actually missing necklaces. I would say the two that probably need them the most, actually, it's really only Lena and her, because they have, like, very, like, they have, like, kind of deep V's, or they have, like, exposed, like, collarbones and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm also I normally wouldn't say that because I'm not like a jewelry fanatic when it comes to dolls, like especially Bratz, because I just don't like, that's not how I collect them. Like I don't need to have every little intricate jewelry piece, like whatever. But yeah, next is her top, which is so cute. I think she probably has my favorite like individual pieces that will be good for restyles. This top is very pretty. It is gorgeous satin right here with a little like off, is it black or is it like, looks like it might be in like an off blue, like a deep navy blue. I can't really tell, bow. And then it has this really cute like sort of skirt train type thing. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's very, very nice soft material. It definitely will fray. Like I can already see it about to fray. So just be mindful, be careful of that. But it's very beautiful. It's very like flowy and fun and feels very fairy-esque, like gorgeous. I just think it's very pretty. And then her pants are gorgeous. They are a obviously faux denim. And I think these are inspired by blue marine jeans, if I'm not wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, please. But gorgeous. I love the flower here, and I love that the like tie, like the ribbon ties on the side with a bow right there. I think that's so pretty. There are no actual working pockets, I don't think. No, they just have like that stitching detail, which is fine by me. I don't really see the point in like working pockets because you're not going to be able to fit anything in them anyway. But yeah, I just think these jeans are fun. I always love Bratz jeans. I need more Bratz jeans always. So if I end up getting multiples of this Cloe, because I will probably be buying a lot of these on clearance whenever they go on clearance, because I'm just big and greedy like that. These will be a very welcome addition. Like this entire outfit will be a very welcome addition to my Bratz closet. And yeah, next are the shoes, which are really pretty as well. I mean, I know who sculpted these. I'm not allowed to say because I don't think they are allowed to say either, but they're just unreal. Like I love their work, and seeing them get to work on the shoes and the accessories and the bags and the jewelry for this line is kind of crazy. Very exciting. I love these. I love the subtle hints of like yellow gold. Well, not really yellow gold. It's more of that like rusted gold, but still like kind of yellowy details. Really pretty. She also does have that really thin heel, which is very gorgeous, but it would definitely break easy if you played with it, I feel. I mean, obviously, I don't know. I've only had some of these dolls for like a month and a half, as I said, so I don't really know. But I really like this overall silhouette, and I like the different blues. Very gorgeous. And the very last thing for Cloe is her bag, which is really cute as well. It's just this cute gold, I don't know why, I almost... I had like a rain fart for a second. It's just this really pretty butterfly bag with gold detailing. So it's probably my least favorite of the bags too, to be honest, because I like that everybody else has like a flower bag and then she just kind of has a butterfly, which is interesting. But still pretty. Obviously I'm not complaining. I think everything about this line is so well done. I just think Cloe probably has the most inconsistencies. Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. She has the most things that I have like things to say about, I guess. But yeah, that's Cloe, and then we'll be back to talk about Lena, and then we'll go to final thoughts and stuff. Okay, last but not least is Lena. I'm so excited that they brought back a kind of like minuscule, like unassuming character. Like I know it's a reimagined line, so I feel like they kind of had to, but I feel like they could have easily just gotten away with being like, here's a Fashion Pixiez Megan or Dana or Roxy, because they love Roxy recently, or like even Felicia. So I don't know. I'm very happy that they actually decided to bring back Lena. I'm so excited. This is probably my favorite of the line. I just think she has some of my favorite details and clothing pieces and accessories and things. And I also just, again, I just love Fashion Pixiez Lena even before this. So I'm very excited. But yeah, sorry she looks kind of crazy. I'm excited to watch all of these because some of them have crazy box hair. Some of them are fine, but I think Lena has crazy box hair because of the style, which is fine by me because the style is very cool, and I would rather it be really harshly gelled and I just like wash it out than have it come like really messed up. So anyways, oh, something from the packaging just fell, but here is Lena. Also, the white balance might be thrown off a couple of times because I think she's extremely pale compared to like everything else, especially because she's very pale, wearing just like black and deep colors. But anyways, here is the gorgeous Lena's face. This face is unreal. I just like, oh my god, like look at that. I mean, like you just give them like that slight downturn look and like I lose my mind. Um, and also there's a common theme where it's like my favorite dolls on this line have like green and purple accents. So interesting. But yeah, her makeup is beautiful. She has like less of a gradient on the top, which is fine by me, but she has like a lot more dimensionality in her makeup, I feel. I think her and Sasha have a lot of like deep dimensions in their makeup. But obviously, as you can tell, she has that beautiful under eye shimmer with those really nice deep purple lashes. I'm gonna compare her to Sasha a lot because they have very similar color stories to their makeup. Um, Sasha's under eye, like lower lashes are like a more vibrant, like almost neon purple, whereas these are like kind of like closer to like a plum or a viola or violet. So very gorgeous. I really like the kind of like silvery white-ish shimmer on the lid. I think that looks really pretty and it's really nice contrast from the really dark purples. And I really like that it's like a very sharp above on the actual lid with like two different types of purple, and I don't know if that's just like how they were layering stuff when these got stamped. I'm assuming these are stamped. I don't know the actual method because these are just like very clean, but very beautiful. The brows are also extremely well done. I love these really deep like forest green eyes, and the lips are so cool. I love a deep vampy lip. These are gorgeous. They're red, but they also have like what looks to be either an even darker red or like almost a black brown liner, which is very interesting. And obviously she has the teeth painted. Something I guess I didn't mention about them this time around is that they all have the open mouth sculpt, which is my favorite of the two Bratz sculpts. So I'm like having a field day. These dolls were like kind of specially crafted to me. So I'm very happy. I love this doll specifically. I think she looks so unreal. Let me take off her wings so we can look at those before getting onto the rest of the doll. So here are the wings. She probably has the most interesting gradient just because it is two different colors. I think the only one that might have two different colors is Jasmine. I think it's Jasmine. Or maybe it's Sasha. I don't remember. But she goes from a really deep like blood red to a really pretty like violet purple. Gorgeous. I love it. And then next we go on to the doll. So here her hair is very interesting. It's in a pony, but it has these two side bits that are pulled, twisted, and made into like that hair wrap high pony, which is so cool. She also has red streaks, obviously. Very, very cool. I just think this doll's hair is very cool. And I like that they did it like this. I don't know. It's just very interesting. Really nice. Really nicely rooted as well. I probably won't be taking this hair down. I'll probably just be washing around it because it is pretty good. But I'm pretty sure she also does have a middle part. So that's good if you want to take your hair down. You can do that without having to worry about thatching, which is very nice for me and my girls that don't really know how to thatch very well. But next are her earrings, which are supposed to emulate. They honestly kind of look like oh my god, what is the fairy from Legend of Zelda? Oh my god, I'm forgetting why. I literally know the name. Like, it's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. But it looks like the fairy from The Legend of Zelda that says, "Hey, Link!" Over and over again. Very pretty. I really like these. They're very interesting. I don't know. Their silhouette, specifically on the face, just looks cool. It kind of makes it look like she has, like, elf ears or something strange. Like, I don't know. It just changes, like, the silhouette of the face a lot, which I like. But next is the outfit, which is two separate pieces. It's this really cool, I think it's like a faux denim material with this like kind of bustier corsety inspired top with this white stitching. Very cool. I think the material is really well done as well, and it adds like a nice texture that you wouldn't get if they just use like a black satin or something like that. So I appreciate that a lot. Stitching is pretty well done. Obviously, it's a little messy where it ends, but it's a Playline doll. I can't expect perfection all the time, especially because these are mass-produced, but very gorgeous nonetheless. And then we have these, like, really cool... They kind of remind me of, like, flamenco pants. just based on the silhouette down below. So it has like the skirt, which is very reminiscent to the original Fashion Pixiez, which only a few of the dolls in this line kind of reference. Like Sasha is the only other one that really has like an explicit skirt on pant. Everyone else is kind of just like a silhouette thing. Very cool though, and I like the serging. I just think the serging at the ends of the fabric, it adds like a different touch to it and just makes the fabric look cool. We also have that same use of that sort of faux denim material there, and then we have these 2 layers of this really nice, I want to say it's an organza or a chiffon or something. I don't know my fabrics like that, so sorry if it isn't. But it looks really cool, and I like that it kind of adds like a gradient to the legs as well, because it kind of makes like a very opaque black here, and then when it gets down to the shoes, you can actually see the shoes through it, but it's like not completely sheer. So very, very cool silhouette. And then we have her bag, which is this beautiful, I think her flower is supposed to be the dahlia. I don't know, but I don't even know what a dahlia really looks like, to be honest. But very gorgeous. This is like, I just love this doll. I love this doll. I love the accessories up for this doll too. Like, I think this bag is so cool. I love the pearlescent finishes. I love the 2-tone like red and purple, and I love the like sort of antique-y gold hardware there. Obviously it's not real metal, but it's supposed to emulate hardware. And yeah, that is Lena. Again, I'm gonna go off camera, situate these dolls, get them ready for like final thoughts, and then we'll be right back. I just realized I did not show her shoes, which is not good of me because I love these shoes as well. But here they are. I think I kind of just assumed you guys could see them because you can see them through the pants, but they have this really beautiful, what looks to be emulating like a rose on the top, and they're pretty simple, which I like because these I feel like have the most restyle potential alongside Jade's, just in terms of like the simplicity of the heel and not the overt like fantasy of it all. Have the same heel as all the other ones. Very beautiful. I love like the sling back. Very gorgeous. Just very elegant shoes. I just think they look so pretty. But yeah, now that you guys saw the shoes, I'm gonna actually go, and then we'll be back with final thoughts. Okay, so here's all the dolls. Just fixed up, sort of, kind of. I still have to wash their hair, obviously, so not looking perfect. But I know this is a long video, and I apologize, but I just wanted to get like my final Fashion Pixiez video out because hopefully I can actually upload this same day. I'm currently recording this on September 13th at like, right now it's 3:50 something probably, so I will hopefully be able to get this out by 5. Fingers crossed. But I'm just so head over heels with these dolls. I've had these pre-ordered for like probably a month now at this point, honestly. I got these like, I think I pre-ordered them right around like mid of August before I went on vacation, and they kept pushing the date back. These were supposed to come on the 15th, 13th, 14th of August. No, wait. I don't remember when these were supposed to come. I think it was August, and then it kept pushing it back, and then it said it was going to come September 26th, and I was like, okay, whatever, I guess. Like, fine. And then randomly they just shipped, and I'm very happy. I finally have Fashion Pixiez complete. This isn't the end of me buying them, obviously. I plan on getting doubles, triples, quadruples because I'm big and greedy. This is my most wanted line. You guys can clown on me all you want, but I will be going crazy for these because I would also love to maybe even reroute one day. If not myself, then at least get one of my friends to reroute it for me. Obviously commission them. But I've just been so excited, and these dolls like kind of blew me out of the water. I think Lena is still my favorite. I just think the face is like unreal. Jade is unreal as well, and honestly I do like Cloe a lot more in person than I thought I was going to. I was very iffy on her solely because like, I don't know, I still don't really like the color of the lip. I think the lip is still kind of ugly, but that's just a me thing. I know a lot of people like that clip color, and I know they like her probably the best. I also just think her outfit is kind of the most pedestrian, but again, that's probably what people prefer. Like, I think Lena and Jade, and well, actually everybody else has like pretty fantastical outfits, like fantasy looking. So I don't know. Now I'm just kind of going on a rant because I need to remember that I'm going to be doing an overview video of the entire Fashion Pixiez line. I'm very happy with these. I would happily spend the $24.99 price point on these over and over again. I think the new shoe sculpts are amazing. I think the bag sculpts are amazing. I think the quality of the clothes and the construction is amazing. The hair is great. The hairstyles are awesome. The wings are really cool, even though I can't really display them with my dolls because they're just very big and clunky. I'm just so happy. These dolls make me very happy. I've been so excited. You guys know, if you follow me on any social media, how excited I've been for these dolls ever since we even heard rumblings that the next one was Fashion Pixiez. Like, I was the one clowning and campaigning that first time they did, or it was one of the first times they did the poll where I was like, what doll line would you want to see us bring back? And they chose Fashion Pixiez. I was like, everybody please vote for Fashion Pixiez. And I think it was literally me and like one other person that were like campaigning for that. And look where we are now. They're the first of the actually like reimagined lines. It's so crazy. All the people that work in these dolls, like Tens, Lollyword, I'm pretty sure is the one that did the faces for these as well. I don't think they've posted them yet. I don't think they're allowed to post for them yet because they're not like officially out, I guess. Like, I don't know. Their release is so weird. I hope we get like clarification from Bratz at some point. I think they pushed it back because I think some of the dolls are actually like staying consistently in stock on Target specifically, and also maybe on Amazon at this point. I don't really know. I got these from Amazon. I got my Yasmin from Target though, but everybody else I got from Amazon. One I bought from a friend, but they also got it from Amazon. So yeah, I don't really know what's going on with the release. Hopefully they just are transparent about that soon. I do think these probably pushed to like a fall release to coincide with Halloween just because they are fantasy. Kind of a missed opportunity in my opinion because I think these are perfect summer dolls, but whatever. I'm head over heels for these. I'm so excited. I hope these do well because I would love a Fashion Pixiez Wave 2. I know that really wouldn't make sense because they would only have to do D and I think one other character, or maybe it's literally just D. But I would still like to see it. Gimme, grabby hands. Like, I would want it. Money, please. But yeah, I'm very happy. Let me know in the comments who your favorite is. Mine is still probably Lena, up there with Sasha. But from these three, Lena's my favorite for sure. Let me know who you want to see reimagined next. I'm always going to be campaigning for Princess. I just think that makes the most sense, or maybe even live in concert. I think those two make the most sense and would bring in probably the most money, just based off the fan reception and just general public perception of them. So yeah, if you guys like this, if you liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next Bratz review. Okay, bye.